Early in the morning,
What's going on, the people that miss you? Your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and we are back with part 2 of this scandal. Prison Gate. Prison officer beats prisoner gate. You know them ones there, this whole scandal, scandalous. It's so tantalizing how many layers this story's got now. On this Shrek thing, onions, get me, layers. This story's got layers, bro. So if you didn't know, I did a video earlier today that spoke about Linda, our wonderful prison officer who filmed herself and got caught sleeping with the inmate. Not in one office, not somewhere somewhat respectable, in the prison cell itself, with another inmate filming the whole thing, bro. Scandalous, absolutely scandalous. If you didn't know, I did a video on that already. Now this is part 2 of that story, because since I've done that video, more information has come out about the actual prisoner himself. Not the one filming it, not the one who cucked himself, not the one in the wardrobe with the Superman cape on, the other guy who actually slept with Linda. We now know who he is. And the worst part about it, he has a 7-month pregnant girlfriend. Astaghfirullah. This is wild. I'm not laughing because obviously I'm laughing because the whole thing's wild, but I'm not laughing at, you know what I'm saying, the situation, because this is actually very sad. This is very sad. This is disappointing. Not only that, we found out what he's even in jail for. He's a big man, you know. I want better for my community, and he's in jail for some next robbery thing. But anyway, this is a wild story, so we're gonna get straight into this video because this drilling next door is doing my flipping nutting. So I need to get this video done ASAP, just so I can go about my day, crack on with some more content and all sorts. So guys, you know what to do, man. You know what to do. All I need you to do is click that little thumbs up button, the little like button for me. It makes a massive difference on how these YouTube videos performs. We can get it out to the wider community. If you do that for me, if you like my content, if you give a shit about me, please do consider pressing that subscribe button. You can always just unsubscribe if you don't like it. It's free. Press the bell to be notified, and all of that. Patreon is in the description below. Trust me, that's where you want to be. Cheaper than your daily coffee, you done know. Anyway, so as you see here, yeah, this is actually a picture of the man himself, the guy who was in the prison cell getting that guac, you get me, getting that hot tour treatment. Now I've intentionally put an emoji over his girlfriend's face because she's already going through it right now. She's stressed, she's upset, she's potentially in hospital right now. I think that's been confirmed. She's been in hospital due to the stress that this story has caused her. So I'm not trying to add to that, so I've covered her face, alright? But as you can see, this is the man himself. He goes by the name of Linton Wayrich. You know, he's got a nice watch on, he's got a nice ring on, got that good swag. I don't know if he robbed those jewelry or not, or they're actually his, but yeah, one of them ones. He's looking drippy. Look at this. It says Linton Wayrich was jailed in April for burglary after stealing 65 bags worth of goods from a safe in a luxury flat in Kenny. Among the items he stole in a raid in March 2022 were jewelry, belts, handbags, a laptop and a suitcase. The 36-year-old from West London was filmed on a mobile phone allegedly getting that sloppy toppy and doggying former prison officer Linda de Sousa Abreu. She appeared in court yesterday charged with misconduct in public office after she gave that serious hot tour. Wayrich has a partner who is 7 months pregnant. A source close to the partner said this is the last thing she needs in her condition. It's extremely upsetting. This stupid video has affected her health. She was hospitalized at the weekend through stress. She fears it will bring on a premature labor. Miss de Sousa Abreu, 30, who is married and loves swinging from D to D, was also arrested at Heathrow Airport on Saturday before she could catch a flight to relatives in Madrid. She was attempting to travel on a Portuguese passport, which was then seized by the old Metropolitan Policia. Miss de Sousa Abreu, aka Linda the Tarzan swinger from D to D, appeared at Uxbridge Magistrates Court on Monday charged with the misconduct in public office by engaging in a sexual act with a prisoner in a prison cell. Boom! Now first things first, before I even talk about the act itself, Linton, bro, I want more for my community, guys. I really do. I've got to be honest here. My man, he's probably a serious guy in the streets. You see his jewelry, you see his demeanor. He's probably a gangster. He's probably a scary individual that you don't want to bump into on a dark alley and all them ones there, right? But F all that, bro, what are you doing at 36-year-old committing these crimes, bro? Now, admittedly, you weren't 36 when you did this crime, but you're in jail now at 36, probably not going to come out until you're damn near 40, fam. What are you doing when you're kind of mid-30s committing these acts? robbing people, breaking into people's safes and breaking into people's houses, robbing their handbags, their jewelry. Bro, there's so many different jobs, yeah, that you can get that don't send you to jail. There's so many different jobs that you can get, yeah. And I don't even give a shit about the 9 to 5 thing, yeah. Do something creative, do something on YouTube. Yeah, jump on YouTube, be a videographer. Jump into this acting thing, whatever. Just, there's so many different jobs that you can do that you don't have to look behind your back or go to jail, fam. Now, guys, those that have subscribed to me since I was like, well, since for the last 5 years, you know, I don't talk about my life too often. I talk about trauma and I talk about kind of like mental health, but I don't talk about the kind of any badness that I've been involved in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's not who I am. And even any badness that I used to do, it was because I was tapped. It's because of childhood trauma and all these things, not because I actually thought I was bad or because I wanted to do this stuff. You feel me? So I'm not going to tell you a story, but I'll give you a little story. So like when I was years ago, yeah, I think I was about 21, 22, I had some dons that were in the streets, whatever. And even though I've been to university, I went to a grammar school, I've always been, because of my mentality, I've always had one foot in, you feel me? Just because, you get it? So I remember them man got the drop on something that was in a crib, whatever, they wanted to whatever. But see, these times I'm like, bro, even at 22, I was like, I'm shook, bro. I'm not trying to run up in whatever. So I was like, bro, I'll drive, innit? You know, the ones there. I had a Sirocco at the time, Midnight Blue, get me, 2 litre something turbo engine. These times, if it had wings, that shit will fly, bro. Big man thing, it'll fly. So I remember I was the driver in it, and then man did whatever, and we drove away, whatever. You get me? Sorry, mum. You know what I'm saying? Mum, you know I got secrets. You know my life's been mad. But anyway, the reason I bring that up now, yeah, is because back then, at 22 years old, bro, I was thinking to myself, I don't want to do this, you know. Like, this is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. I remember when I was 17, Plumstead Station, I was on bail for something. And I remember being in on the blue mat for the first time ever. Even then, I was like, yo, I don't want to do this. I was like, I don't actually want to do this. Like, like this ain't cool, you feel me? Obviously, I still got into certain madnesses, even into my early kind of 20s, whatever. But it's like, the reason I bring this up is because back then, I didn't want to partake in this. I was young, I didn't want to partake in it. So at 29 years old, I'm nearly 30 years old, I sure as hell am so distant from that life, you feel me? So distant from any kind of activity. I'm a good youth, I'm a civilian, bro. So why is it at 36-year-old, mid-30s, man are still out here robbing people? I want to be out of this country by the end of this year. Before I turn 30, I want to be gone. What I'll miss the most is bumping into subscribers on the street. I won't get that in Thailand. It's going to be very sad. But I want more for myself. And I want more for Linton. I want more for his baby mums. I want more for his future kid. I don't want to see Linton in jail again when my man's got a kid on the way. Yeah? So Linton, please, if you ever see this, I'm saying, do better, bro. Anyway, forget that. Let's get into the actual matter at hand here. In my last video, I was almost giving him props. I was saying, you know what? It's a bit of a dream, innit? If you are going to end up in jail, that's not the dream, but if you are going to end up in jail, to sleep with one of the prison officers, that's a dream. I even know personally, it's either 1 or 2 man that I know personally back in the day that have done the same thing when they were inside. So I know it's very common. I know it's very common for these prison officers to just be getting cheated out by the prisoners. But there I was in my last video saying, you know what, I'll give him a little bit of props. But then we find out that man has a girl. Not only that, she is heavily pregnant. And he's raw dogging this Linda girl in a cell. My gosh, by golly, what is happening here? If you're a girl, yeah, the places that you think a man will cheat on you will be like holiday, the club, some event. That's more likely. Of all the places you think your man won't cheat on you, you think prison's going to be high on that list, innit? Unless man's fruity and bats for both teams, you're probably going to think, yeah, my man definitely ain't cheating on me when he's in jail. You know what I'm saying? He'll only cheat on me with his right hand, you get me? He might cheat on his right hand with his left hand. He might change up a little piece, you get me? He's found a way to cheat on his heavily pregnant girlfriend in the jail cell. Raw dogging it. No skins, no Durex, not even the free Johnnies that you get from Woolwich fucking clinic, bro. The ones there. Man was raw dogging it. She's got a husband, he's got a girl heavily pregnant, and he's out here just cheating prison officers. Where's the respect? Where's the decorum? Where's the class? Now, I'm not expecting a man in jail to have class, but I mean, have some sort of dignity, have some decency, you get me? But I'm just like, rah, this is wild. This is crazy. Obviously, reading that article, she's now been in hospital due to stress. Now, if you know anything about stress and labour and stress and pregnancies, you don't want your girl, your baby mums, to be under stress like this when she's pregnant. As the article says, it can prompt and early pregnancy, which in turn will have serious consequences on the development of the baby, physically, mentally, you know what I'm saying? All of that. It's not good for the mum, it's not good for the baby. She's about to bring a baby into the world. You do not want that baby to be at a disadvantage. Now she's in hospital due to stress, mental health in the gutter. She's probably feeling like the worst person in the world right now. This story's gone viral. Man, like Topical Juice are talking about it. I feel bad for this girl, I really do. Hence why I protected her identity, but I feel bad for her. Is she gonna leave him? I don't know. I'm not encouraging it, but is she? Will she stay with him? Will she not? I just think this is wild, man. You got man in their deep 30s in jail for robberies and stuff. I want more. I want more for the man them. And while you're in jail, you're cheating on your girl. Like, it's just crazy. With a known swinger. A girl who just swings from D to D, fam. She don't care about her husband. Either way, guys, I've got more work to crack on with. Bando K's pled guilty to these gun charges. Do I do a video about it today? Do I wait till Friday? I'll probably wait until Friday till he's sentenced, actually. Then we'll talk about it then. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, what the hell do I know, man? I'm just a man in his 20s. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant, and stop sleeping with prison inmates. Peace.